These villages in southwestern Syria only had 4 days of respite from the bombing. In the distance, Saida is once again the object of airstrikes from Syria's main ally, Russia. So is the town of Tafas. The bombing had come to a temporary halt on Saturday. That was to allow for negotiations between Russia and rebel groups over the return of state sovereignty to the region. But on Wednesday, those talks collapsed. Rebels refused to hand over heavy weapons to Russian officials in one go, offering instead to do it in multiple phases. In another meeting on Tuesday, Russia rejected rebel demands to allow fighters and civilians safe passage to opposition-held areas. That's despite such deals being agreed in the past in Aleppo and eastern Ghouta. The Syrian regime began a massive air and land offensive against the southwest on June 19th. Since then, more than 30 towns have struck their own surrender deals with the government. Eastern Ghouta is one of the latest.
People keep telling us, but regime forces killed and slaughtered you. But we say that isn't true. We made the right decision. We have our own village back.
Towns that hold out against the government could risk bearing the brunt of a full-scale Syrian army assault.
These reconciliation efforts will continue spreading. Villages that refuse reconciliation with the government will be regained by the Syrian army.
60% of the southwestern region has now fallen into the hands of the Syrian regime, double the figure when it began its offensive.